on the internet, right? Welcome back to the Dick Gruesome program. I am your host, Dick Gruesome, and we have quite the obedient show. I like my shows the way I like my women, obedient. We have an obedient show at first, and then in the second half, the back nine, we're going to get less obedient. We'll put it that way. I was going to say naughty. And then it's like, probably not. It's probably not going to be naughty. Seems kind of weird, but we got a great show. And I got too much to do. We got to pop into it. Here's this dumb meme I saw. It's a guy carrying himself, and it says, your family doesn't know how much difficulties and pressure you go through. So basically, you're the only person in the world who has problems. You're a crybaby. Grow up. This is stupid. Stop posting stuff like this. It makes you look like a wiener. Anywho, everyone's going through problems, by the way. If you're living and breathing, you have a problem going on. So just FY hi there. Let's kick it off with a piping cold can of delicious Sawa power. This is a new flavor. This is called here. Got the old Tahitian. That can't be right. Tahitian Poverty. This one's called Tahitian Poverty. Okay. They have interesting names there, so. I love the Lunchable ham actually doesn't taste anything like ham. It's very refreshing. It's very citrusy. So we'll see what this is. This is Tahitian Poverty. Yeah. I get it, It makes sense to me. So that's delicious. Make sure you pre-order your Sawa Power. Subscribe to the channel. That would be great. And also go to lastTakeMedia.com and check out everything that's going on there, including Burn Notice, Second Degree Burn, a Burn Notice story, now streaming on Tubi and Amazon Prime. And speaking of movies, why did Billy Eichner's Bros bomb at the box office? Straight people aren't entirely to blame. So Billy Eichner, I would assume most people know, he does a Man on the Street bit, but the gay version. And he is funny. I laugh at him, but an entire movie, it seems like a lot. And I'm talking about this because I somewhat am sympathetic and very empathetic to him. I believe I did that in the right way. Oh man, that's good. Because I understand what it's like to I'm sure this guy put a lot of time into writing the movie. I know he at least co-wrote the movie and making this movie, and I'm sure he wanted to be a huge success because why else would you make a movie, right? So I understand that. But here's the thing, when people don't want to see your movie, as frustrating as that is, you gotta relax, you know what I mean? So he's spazzing out on Twitter. Here's a couple little things. It says Billy Eichner's Universal-backed comedy Bros flopped at the box office during its opening weekend with 4.8. Oh my God, with 4.8 million. That's that's very low. About half of the 8 million to 10 million that the studio so they weren't even expecting that much to begin with, and then they only got half of that. Even with glowing reviews, right? And then it goes on to the star power just wasn't there because it's basically Billy Eichner and whoever Luke McFarlane is just aren't box office draws. That's pretty on point, I think. So what's the bit here? So as Billy Eichner becomes frustrated with his movie not doing well, he begins to lash out at everyone. So here's the first stage. This is denial. This was 6 days ago. Bros has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. I put my heart and soul into this movie, so these reviews are really thrilling. I'm so proud of this movie. It opens in tons of theaters tonight. Okay, 5 days ago. Still we're in denial, right? We're in full denial right now, 5 days ago. So proud to say that Bros is one of the best reviewed movies of the year. So excited for you to see it. Glowing reviews. No one's seeing this thing, but the best fucking reviews anyone's ever seen, right? Okay, now we're moving into anger. This is 3 days ago. Everyone who isn't a homophobic weirdo should go see Bros tonight. I probably will watch this movie at one point in time, but obviously I'm not going to go to the theater to watch this fucking gay movie. So like, I don't know what the fuck these people were thinking. I think I know there's a podcast called How Did This Get Made? There you go, man. Here's a fucking episode right here. Okay, now we're going into the third stage. We're in bargaining now. Box office, as we all know, has absolutely nothing to do with the quality of this movie. And tweeting about a movie you haven't actually seen is meaningless. Fair enough. That's a solid point. That's just Twitter bullshit. The majority of people who see Bros really love it. Go check it out and see for yourself. He's daring. You gonna dare me, bro? Bros, are you daring me? Okay. And yes, I'm going to continue tweeting about Bros every day for the next year just to spite you. And then we're going to go into depression 14 hours ago from now, I guess. Bros movie is in theaters now. Go see the movie. Everyone's talking about that. Go see the movie. Everyone's talking about that. Everyone talking hasn't actually seen. The people who see it seem to really like it. Now they just really like it. Okay. What a world. Beyond that. So he's bummed. And I think this lady's wearing something I couldn't get in. She's got like some goofy shirt on maybe or something. And then of course the fifth stage is generally acceptance, but I think in this case it's suicide. So that's a bummer. Hang in there, man. It's going to be fine. It's just a movie. You'll get over it. Trust me. So for everyone watching, go see Second Degree Burn, a Burn Notice story, now streaming on Tubi. I just randomly saw on my Instagram, Burn Notice Show. Check that out. At Burn Notice Show. I saw a goofy picture of a fashion show. Go figure, right? So then I screenshot it, and I did some investigation about what fashion show it was, and it turned out to be the Rick Owens Spring 2016 fashion show. And this is the best fashion show ever, according to a YouTube video I watched. But here is Rick Owens. And you're like, whoa, yikes. Like, not yikes, but it's like, okay, wow, all right. Let's party, right? Like, whoa, all right. Like, he just comes out of a closet somewhere. Oh, okay. Rick Owens, awesome. This picture's fantastic, right? And then I'm like, okay, this guy looks fucking pretty familiar right now, right? Who is this guy? And it's two people, right? It's David Carradine and JP from Grandma's Boy. Is it not? Seems pretty dead on to me. Okay, so I had just pictures, but now I have video, and this is some great video. This is his fashion show. This is a documentary on his fashion show. And here we go.
This collection was incredibly powerful.
It's not just a regular fashion show, that was really a performance as well.
It's like an expression of strength and togetherness and feminism.
This was theater. This was.
So, I mean, I think I could wear something like this. You know what I mean? Like, I could get into something like that. Get like a giant straw. Adult juice box. It tastes like pennies. You know, and other things, or it just tastes clean. Probably, it probably just tastes clean is what it tastes like. I'm sure that actually, you know what? It probably just tastes clean. That's what it is. That's the one though. So this is a fashion show, and I think it will be explained far better than I ever could. So here we go. We're going to keep going.
Poetry. This was a statement.
Hi, this is Rick Owens, and this is my show. You know, when I first started, I always resented the idea of extravagant, spectacular parade float outfits only being confined to the runway. There was that picture that Annie Leibovitz took of Lee Bowery.
So this is his inspiration. You know, inspirato, as Tenacious D would say. Am I the only person? It's like, I gotta animate a fart, and that's why his face looks like that. He's not even immune. Like when they first got together, he was fine with her farts, and now they've been doing this so long. He's not even entertained by her gas anymore. It's despicable. This next clip is more about just the progression of the looks. So let's check this out.
At the show, those first few looks were, as normal as a Rick Owens show gets.
I wanted some strict, severe looks at the beginning that showed a freedom of flesh.
A freedom of
and
flesh.
Then look 4
There's a metal
came
band.
out, and it's this woman who has another woman strapped to her back.
Yeah.
And from there, it got only more weird.
And the best part is they just let their arms hang and stuff. The direction is just gravity. Let gravity do its thing.
Women holding women was such a tender idea.
Yeah, I like the way this one fits. Yeah, this is a good fit on me.
Pretty specific, like performer and dancers, tall girls, strong girls. So actually, me and Allison, we were helping out with just what is possible to do with the body and
right.
How are you comfortable in the harnesses? I mean, Allison was great as well because she's an actual acrobat.
I was attached like a backpack. The straps on Hilva were attached on her back and around her hips. Being upside down for a long period of time, that's hard.
All right, guys, the big show's tomorrow. No fish, no Taco Bell, okay? We got a big show coming up. Let's be cool and let's be responsible. So sticking with I just thought that was interesting. That's very interesting. Kind of cool too, I never thought about wearing anyone before. So let's give this guy his credit. Give him his respects. Rick Owens, this one's for you. Sticking with the fashion stuff, this just happened. Now we're into some new stuff, some new fashion news. October 4th, Bella Hadid went braless on the runway in a completely see-through catsuit covered in crystals. Oh my God. That's spicy and sexy and naughty and oh my God, It's no secret that Bella Hadid, I believe I'm saying her name right. I get so mad when I'm listening to someone do the news on YouTube and they get the person's name wrong. And you're like, I was listening to someone who was calling him Billy Eichner. And it's like, come on, man. So I'm probably doing the same thing to her, but I apologize if I am. So this lady is booked and is busy. Between stomping the runway in New York City last month, immediately jetting off to London, and now serving look after undeniable look in Paris, both on and off catwalk. You can really read these like that. It works. I see why they do it. So you can see her teets. She's got great teets. Why not show them off? Everyone likes teets, obviously. We've become such a society focused on teets and the flesh, the freeing of the flesh, I suppose. Man, this Rick Owens guy listen when he talks. That being said, I think I have a clip of this. On this video, so on the article that they have, the article I just showed, you can see her teat, both of them. On this video, they actually put a little white, they censored it. That's not freeing the flesh, and that kind of goes against everything she was trying to do. It's like, I don't know how to feel about that. Let's keep watching, I guess. I think we get it. Of course, this is our Halloween special, right? Unless, of course, I do another show in October, then that will be the Halloween special. If I don't, then this is the Halloween special. So, point being is because I feel like this is going to be a special show. I mean, I know it's going to be special. Don't get me wrong. It's special. It's special. It's special. But even more so, perhaps. I know. We have 2 rounds of what exactly is this about? I say, what exactly is this about? I'm excited. You're excited. Let's play. What exactly is this about? What exactly is this about? We have Bill Gates to the right, and we have Melinda Gates to the left. What exactly is this about? Okay, I'll give you a hint. Has nothing to do with them getting divorced. What exactly is this about? I'll give you another hint. One more. Bill is wearing glasses, right? And Melinda is not. Has nothing to do with that. What exactly is this about? All right, you ready? Here we go. This is what it's exactly about. They have like almost the same nose. I took Bill Gates. Oh, well, I hit that. I took Bill Gates' nose, right? I copied it and I put it on Melinda. And I'm telling you, that nose, besides his color, he's got that weird tan going on. But check this out. Zoom it in and look at this. It's pretty close, right? It's pretty fucking close to having the same nose. So, and I didn't increase the size or anything. That's just straight out of the box. So that's exactly what that's about. They have the same nose. And then you're starting to wonder, are they related? Is this why they're getting a divorce? Perhaps one morning. We got the same fucking nose. Is that we got the same nose? No one's ever gonna know. We'll just divorce. There's no one, and then they're gonna have me killed for this. You know what I mean? They're gonna give me COVID. Okay, so now we have another game, a bonus round, because it is the Halloween special. Perhaps sticking with the Halloween spooky theme. Here's a bonus round of what exactly is this about? I say, what exactly is this about? And here we go. This is a picture of Betty and Barney Hill. What exactly is this about? Why is this related to Halloween? Well, of course, if you know anything about anything, you would know Betty and Barney Hill were like the first people to be abducted by aliens and talk about it in the early 60s, right? Like 61, I believe. So that's what that's about, but that isn't what this is about. Hold on. Hold on. The game's fine. Everything's fine. That's not what that. We're good. It's not about that. That's not what it's about. But what exactly is this about? All right, I'll give you a hint. One more hint, I guess, right? There's a TV back there. And there's these curtains. It's not about that at all. What exactly is this about? All right. You guys ready? They're an interracial couple. I know right now you'd say big whoop, but back then that was a big deal. Every time I hear about these guys, because I hear, if you watch any UFO alien shit ever, they constantly come up. Not once do they mention that they're interracial. I just thought that was interesting. Betty and Barney Hill, and then you see a picture and you're like, what the fuck? And no one talks about it. And it's fine. No one shouldn't. We don't need to talk about it. We don't even need to talk about it right now. It's cool with me. 100% cool. I have a remote segment we filmed about ghost hunting. I'm very excited about this. Here we go.
It was just like, I don't even know what happened.
Hey, we're here doing a remote segment at the most haunted park. Pat, what did you say this was? This is some rapes?
The Root City Rapist?
Yeah, this is where the Root City Rapist was actually caught raping. So we're gonna check out that spot. Is there a different word we can use besides rape? Love?
Root City Knucklehead.
Guys, we're here at the River Bend in Racine, Wisconsin, okay? This is where the Root City Rapist or the Root City Knucklehead was caught knuckleheading people, mostly women, and we're gonna check out this spot. And of course, as always, this segment is sponsored by Sawa Power. Yo, P.
What's up?
Root City Knucklehead. RCK. Oh, Pat, look it.
Is that where it all took place?
In the hollows of the River Bend Pavilion, the Root City Knucklehead has his way and leaves his mark to all that perish. Root City Knucklehead, are you with us this afternoon? I have one question for the Root City Knucklehead. Would you like to enjoy a delicious, piping cold can of delicious Sawa Power? Root City Knucklehead, what's the drink you crave after you get done knuckleheading? It's of course delicious Sawa Power. This is Lunchable Ham. This is my favorite one. It's very citrusy. And give that to, ooh. Oh.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me what you think. So, when's the first time you heard the Root City Knucklehead?
I don't know. I think I might have heard of him when I was a kid, but I didn't know all the details until I moved to Racine maybe 3 years ago. I started hearing some stories and got the full deal maybe 2 years ago, and you know. And is he still at large? I can't remember the exact.
Well, no. Well, see, that's the big thing. That was the big thing with this guy. That's the way he was able to get away with this for so long. The Root City Knucklehead was a very small guy, so he could weave in and out of different situations. You know what I mean? Him being, his size wasn't really the issue. So it's over here for sure. It's something over here. Oh, Jesus. Don't worry, I'm fine.
All right, just be careful.
We got ourselves a match. These are the hands of his victims. His victims cried out, "Surrender me now!" He never surrendered. He played to his victims' sympathies and he held them accountable. We gotta, oh, that's not good. Don't worry about that though, that will be fine probably. We're walking down this path, okay? Okay, hold on. So this is the part. This is my favorite part of the whole tour, guys, okay? Up this hill, this is called the Screaming Hill. It ain't glorious, it ain't insightful. It's exactly what you think it is. People screamed running up that hill to not get raped. So I'm gonna see how far I can get up this hill.
Okay.
Pat, do you want to do it or should I?
I mean, I kind of, you know, have this like arthritis thing going on.
Your knees are bad. You got bad knees?
A little bit too much Tootsie Rolling back in the day, maybe.
Right.
A little too much.
I have my back.
Elbow dropping.
It's my show, so I guess I'll go.
Yeah, it is your responsibility and your idea. Are you gonna back out?
No, absolutely not. This is why we're here.
What are you, chicken? McFly?
I'm not chicken, dude.
Worried you're gonna get knuckleheaded? Or rambled?
All right, here we go. Pat, whatever happens, don't stop filming.
All right. Do you want me to follow you?
Well, if you're gonna follow me, then maybe you should just go.
No, I think I'll just stay here.
Okay, so you're just gonna stay there?
Yeah.
You sure you don't wanna?
Uh-oh.
How am I gonna get out of that? Well, I guess we'll find out on part 2 of the Dick Gruesome program Halloween special. Yeah, we're going to have a part 2. We have too much stuff to go over, and because of some unfortunate accidents, I'm going to be flying this show solo for the rest of the show. I'm going to be flying solo for the rest of the show. I mean, I was flying solo in the beginning of the show as well. I'm going to continue flying solo. So let's start with...
And now, this week's Double Take.
So our double take comes from Missouri, I believe. This was during a football game. There was a mass UFO sighting and well, let's read what it says here. Here we go. From the Sun, not natural. Jaw-dropping new footage shows hundreds of school kids scream as UFO appears in sky over football game. Like I said, I'm not lying about it. Alerted to something strange in the neighborhood. In the sky by murmurs from the crowd, Cora started filming and captured what happened next. She said, I came to notice it when I heard a few people saying things like, what the fuck is that? Holy shit. So she's quick, she's with it. She pulled out her phone and she got some insane video. Let's see it. Okay, so super quick. Obviously, it's the aircraft in question is circled in red here. And it seems to be moving, and then it just takes off. Look at that. Let's go back super quick. Okay, so it's moving. I wonder if we can zoom in at all. So let's go back a little bit more. So this looks like, I mean, I don't even know what this looks like. It's for sure something in the sky. Someone might say it's a meteor, right? Or a comet. I've never actually seen a meteor with my own eyes come in. So maybe this could be it. Maybe this is a meteor, right? And then it just takes off super quick. See, that's the strange part, right? The other part is like, so she caught it and you don't see it kind of come across the horizon. It's just there. You know, from how far away, it's kind of hard to say how fast it's moving. There's a zoom in or a zoom out. And then look at this, look at it disappear. It's almost like it goes behind something, you know? There appears to be like, there's a haze in the left hand of the screen. It appears to go behind that. And it disappears behind that. It would be cool to see some daytime footage of this area at this exact angle. That would be cool. But, yeah, we're probably all doomed. That's probably an alien invasion. We're dead. So, what are you going to do? Keeping with that, I actually have some other alien footage. I'd like to do more alien stuff on the program. But when I start getting into it, it's hard to make jokes because it's so real to me. So this is a UAP video, unidentified aerial phenomenon, I believe is what that's called, shown during the 2022 UFO hearing. So there were some hearings, maybe Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 is involved. It's a half joke, half serious. He probably is. And they're going on tour now, guys. The original lineup. Get the fuck out of here, Skiba. You know what I mean? No offense to that guy. It's just like, he's just not Tom. He's just not. Tom and Mark just, their voices together. I'm getting sidetracked, but here we go. This was a clip from a much larger portion, but I just got to where it seemed like this was the alien aircraft. It starts in the kind of sky like this, and then it goes to this night vision circle, and I'm gonna press play from here. There's no sound either. Okay, so we have this blinking object. We're zooming in. And it appears to be a blinking craft, much like a triangle, right? They're trying to follow it. And I would assume this is moving very fast. I don't know how fast planes usually fly at, how fast they fly. But this, I'm going to guess, is at least twice as fast. This was a big thing during the UFO hearings. They've been showing a lot of UFO video. And this particular video has a lot of people stumped. People want to disprove it. People want to understand what they're looking at. It's a human response to something. You want to understand it so you can feel safe, so you can sleep at night. Well, rest assured, guys, Dickie over here figured it out. I know exactly what this is. I've seen it before. And I believe, it's Mork.
Sounds like Ricardo Montalban. Sir, you never guessed what I learned.
Right? Is that not Mork traveling to Earth? I believe so. I believe that's how he came here. From Nanu, right? Look at it. If we zoom in even further, we can see him. You heard it here first, guys. That was a great bit, I think. Little Halloween, little UFO. Little no homo. No homo. Man, I'm dying to just suck that dick off your balls, man. No homo, okay? Not in a gay way. I just think I just love to suck that dick right off your balls. That's all. Is that, I don't know. Here's one that just popped up out of nowhere. I wasn't going to do anything, but after some further investigation, I found something that's pretty funny. So Troy Aikman is making headlines for no reason whatsoever. Troy Aikman in some serious hot water for controversial comment about bad roughing penalty. Now, I did not watch this live. I didn't hear about it until about an hour ago. Played the video.
It's out right there. And the ball is possessed.
The ball's possessed, man. We need an exorcism on this ball. Is that the controversial statement? What's happening? Is it because the ball is insane? It's possessed? We need an exorcism or no? Let's keep listening.
By Jones. He's going to the ground with Carr. His body's there. It's just where it is.
It's too much. I mean, my hope is the competition committee looks at this in the next set of meetings and, we take the dresses off.
Take the dresses off. So apparently what happened was there was a penalty called just there, and it's something about roughing. It was too harsh of a hit or something. And Troy Aikman saying, "That's football, baby. Let's take the dresses off." Easy peasy. We've been saying things like this since the beginning of dresses. Since the first dress was made, we said, let's take it off. There was a cobbler. He cobbled the dress. Some people are saying cobblers make shoes. Not all the time. They used to make dresses. First cobbler made a dress, puts it on a girl, takes it off, rapes the shit out of her. Great time. Be a man. Take the dress off, guys. Let's pull up our panties and play some football. Like I showed, this was featured on, it's like TPS or something to do with sports. I would assume they're a pretty big website. And they featured a tweet from this guy, the big dumb QB haver, Andrew Kilger. Troy Aikman being a misogynist on ESPN. So he's a garbage QB, a garbage announcer, and a bad person. Good job. 151 likes. They featured this on their page. And I'm like, well, who is this guy? Like the big dumb QB. Maybe this guy's a quarterback. I don't know. So this is actually what the story's about for me. I'm like, what is this? So I go on Twitter, which I hate doing. I don't even know how Twitter works. That seems like a lie. It seems impossible. But I really don't. I never go on it. Give me a chance to explain, guys. So I find this guy on Twitter, right? And I'm like, who is this guy? He's just a guy. For whatever reason, they featured his tweet on there. And obviously everyone saw this. They saw that this dude says a misogynist. Misogynist is a 4-letter word to anyone who's not. People don't like men using words like misogynist because it's very lame. So obviously you have everyone coming after this guy now, giving this guy shit. So all of his tweets after this are like, these men fuck these people. And I guess he was a troop too. I really scoped out his stuff, to be honest with you. But then I found one interesting thing. He started some kind. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean by I don't know how Twitter works. So this is probably part of a thread, and maybe from the original tweet. Then this guy Kevin says, I said the same thing about Putin and got the same ban. I think it's an algorithm thing, an automatic, right? So then our big dumb QB Haver says, yeah, probably. What kind of world do we live in where I can't tell someone to fuck off and die? And I absolutely agree. What kind of world is that where we can't do that? I agree with this guy 110%. I agree with this guy 3,000%. Or just the normal 100%. The problem is, this guy doesn't agree with himself. Because if he can tell someone to fuck off and die, why can't Troy Aikman say something misogynistic, right? So I replied to him and said, the same world where Troy Aikman can't say the phrase, take the dresses off. Also, tune in the Dick Gruesome program. You will be featured on the next episode. Was not able to send this. I don't know why. If anyone wants to tell me why, I don't know if it's because his original tweet was violated Twitter rules or if I just have no idea what I'm doing. But if anyone wants to contact this guy and tell him he's featured on the Dick Gruesome program for being an absolute fuck this guy. And also he's in the and he thinks that was cool. We don't care. You can actually big dumb QB Haver. We don't care about you or anything you've ever done in your life. Goodbye. We gotta watch ourselves here. We can't say too much stuff. Okay, so our next little bit is about Kanye. I love talking about Kanye. And I also hate talking about Kanye. It's very bittersweet, but he's been through so much stuff in the last week or so that it's impossible to not talk about. We'll start with the obvious, the White Lives Matter shirt. I believe this was at his fashion week in Paris, which is just very cool. And you've got the beautiful Candace Owens here. Man, she's gorgeous. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, and I'm not sure if I am yet. Would you do her? Of course. That's not really the point, right? This was, I think, in an adjacent article. Kendall Jenner subtly supports Jaden Smith walking out of Kanye West's Yeezy show. And there's a great quote in here from Jaden Smith. I would assume everyone knows about Jaden Smith. He is Will Smith's bitchy little son. He's a bitchy little fella. He makes music, I guess. It's very good. You guys should check it out. Batman. Okay, so here it is. Following the October 3rd show, which saw the Donda rapper and several models sporting White Lives Matter t-shirts, Jaden took Twitter admitting that he had to dip after what he saw. I thought I had something better. Where is it? I gotta find that quote, but it was basically there's more to it. Jaden took to Twitter admitting that he had to dip after what he saw. And it was something like, if I just ain't vibing, man, I just gotta dip. Jaden Smith is the equivalent to a bratty 10-year-old white girl. To me, I don't know how old Jaden's. He's probably 25. To me, he's a 10-year-old white bratty girl. The way I see Jaden Smith is as a insignificant person. And it's not because his father is rich and he's just a brat. Could you imagine hanging out with Jaden Smith? Oh, God. His boring stories about his dad. My dad just won't let me rap right. But we have way more from Kanye. It doesn't stop there. Of course, then he got into some hot water with a tweet that says, I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is I can't even be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone whoever opposes your agenda. Those spaces are strange. Was something there or did it get deleted? I don't know how that works. I got to read this one more time. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, which is funny. Just a grown man. Yeah, I'm a little sleepy, but I'll write this tweet. Hey, you going to write that tweet? I am sleepy, but yeah, I'll write it and then I'll finish my master plan tomorrow. I'll just tell them what's going on right now. I'll get some Z's And then I'll go fucking ham on Jewish people tomorrow. Let me get started. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. Awesome. Okay, fair enough. The funny thing is, I actually can't even be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew. Also, you guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who opposes your agenda. Makes sense to me. So then they suspended him off of Twitter for 2 days. He got a 2-day suspension. 2-day ISS in-school suspension. He's sweating it off. And then I think he did the Tucker interview before that. So I'm not going necessarily in chronological order. Sometimes when I'm eating Szechuan chicken, I go in chronological order, and sometimes I'll go in chronological order. It depends on what kind of mood and what kind of food I'm eating, on what kind of order I go in. So Tucker Carlson did a many of our interview with Kanye West. I think they cut together 2 hours. This could have been 2 weeks. Who the fuck knows, right? So Tucker Carlson is beyond pumped up to have Kanye on the show for so many reasons. 1, he's heard of Kanye. 2, he's black. Those are the major ones. But he probably has no clue of what kind of person he's really dealing with. So as Kanye talks, Tucker's like flabbergasted. Honestly, like that's the only word you can use. He's just like floored. What the? He like starts laughing at points. He has no clue what he got himself into, and he's trying to keep it together. It's very good. Let's watch this abortion clip.
So you just came from Paris Fashion Week. You just landed, and you have a lanyard still on from it, and there's a photograph on it. What is that?
It's a photograph of a baby's ultrasound.
Why is that? And that you designed that?
Yes.
Why? What does that mean?
It just represents life. I'm pro-life.
Boy, so you wear it on a badge. What kind of response do you get? And good, amen.
Oh, so you wear it on a badge. Oh, yeah, awesome. Very, very cool, very cool. Tucker's like, he's just like, oh my God, he's seen the ratings, he's seen the numbers, Tucker's got a massive hard-on right now. Let's keep watching.
I agree.
I don't care about people's responses. I care about the fact that there's more black babies being aborted than born in New York City at this point. That 50% of black death in America is abortion. So I really don't care about people's responses. I perform for an audience of one, and that's God.
I'm starting to see why they want to make you be quiet.
So Tucker is just now he's like, fuck yeah, oh my God, it's even better than what I thought it was going to be. This is literally the first minute we're doing the interview. So, I mean, I don't know if that was the first minute. I haven't had time to watch the whole thing. This is like the first minute I watched, and it was gold. So if you get time to watch the entire thing, please do. I'm going to. So I can't even imagine what else he says. I'm sure the whole thing's beautiful. A taste of spaghetti or rigatoni. So I'm sure it's delicious. I'm sure the whole thing is as delicious as his smile is, you know? How cute he is. God, he's a cute guy. Okay. Me and those black guys. We have this fake kidnapping bit. But we are, man, time moves quick. Let's just save, you know what? We'll save the fake kidnapping for the next show. We'll come back with our guest. We'll finish the ghost hunting bit, the ghost hunting video. We'll see how it ends. We'll see if I survive. And we'll see you next time, guys.
Welcome to
the Dick
Gruesome
Program.
What do you think of that?